So, you've done your research, you found something you're excited to build, and have gotten started. Things are moving well, and now you find yourself with an important question: when do you launch your product? We hear this question all the time. While every company is unique and there is no single defining answer to this question, we have found that launching earlier is almost always better. The reason this is the case is because ideas are worthless in comparison with execution. There's a tendency amongst potential entrepreneurs to overestimate the value of their idea, refuse to share details, and believe that their idea is where the value is. More often than not, they're wrong. Not only will most people have no interest in building whatever it is you're thinking of, but even if they do, the idea is likely worthless when compared to all the execution needed to bring it to life. That's why you should not be afraid to get your idea out there. What is going to create value and set your company apart is scaling your company, not some initial precious idea. Launching your company should ultimately be determined by if you have something to learn or something to gain. More often than not, launching as early as feasibly possible is the best approach because you're able to get an early understanding on if customers will actually use whatever product you're building and if they'll vote for it with their wallet or their time. A traditional path in Silicon Valley is characterized as raising all this money, going into a basement or garage for a couple years to develop some perfect product and showing it to the world with the hope that people love it. The reality is this way of building is a recipe for incredibly high risk and low odds of creating real value for customers. Every time one of our portfolio companies is working towards the launch, we define the absolute minimum feature set we need before going live and determine an aggressive yet realistic timeline. The best company founders safeguard that timeline and strip away every lower priority item so the team can focus on the most important things. We saw this when one of our companies, Jobless, was getting started. They identified that the core product they needed to launch was personalized job search. To power personalized job search, they didn't need a homepage. So they launched without one. Many companies wouldn't even consider doing this kind of thing, but it was an obvious choice and a source of pride for the team. It set a culture for relentless focus on solving customer problems above all else. Don't underestimate the power of early learnings and iteration. The longer you wait to launch, the longer you go without getting your product in the hands of users and making it useful.